Hi guys, welcome back to Mr. Muse Models. Today we're going to be pushing on a little bit with the 1/72 Airfix Harrier GR3 build for Martin Lamont's Hawker Siddeley Harrier 50th anniversary group build. Haven't touched the build for a little while because I've been really busy at work and stuff, and also been trying to push on a bit of Tornado. But whilst I'm in the spray booth today, I thought we'd get cracking on the paint job. So today what the aim of the game is to start working on this little buddy, and we will try and get the lighter of the two camouflage colours onto it. That's going to be the dark sea grey. So what I'll do is I'll get the camera moved back down to the spray booth, and we will take from there. I will mix some of my paint. Not quite sure what colour I'm going to be using for this one yet. I've certainly got some Mr. Hobby Dark Sea Grey, so that's probably what we're going to be using. But I need to see how much we've got left. It might be that I have to use a bit of Tamiya and play around with colours a little bit. But we'll certainly get the effect that we want. And we'll get that down and then let that dry off, and then we'll be able to come back and do the second of the camouflage colours. I don't know if this video is going to be a one-parter or a two-parter. We'll see how long it takes for me to get the first colour down. I think it's probably going to be a two-parter, just from experience with the Tornado. I think trying to get it all filmed in one part's a bit ambitious. So next thing I need to do is get the camera onto spray booth and we get cracking. So guys, paint time. We are going to be using Mr. Hobby Aqueous colour, and we're going to be using some Dark Sea Grey, which is H331. That's what we're going to be using today. And then for when we come to do the green, we're going to be using some H330, which is RAF Dark Green. So first thing we need to do is we need to get this mixed up nicely. So I'm going to be doing my usual trick of Badger Paint Stir and Mr. Hobby Leveling Thinners. First thing which needs doing is this is going to need a good mix. So here we go. Getting in there with the paint stirrer, which, there we go, we get all the way down. Wonderful. Always clean my paint stirrer straight away with some just a little pot of cellulose thinners. It generally cleans it up quite nicely, just to keep it in good nick really. So there we go, that's nicely mixed. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that on camera, but it's definitely nicely mixed. And we are going to be going down for the mixture of Mr. Hobby Self-Leveling Thinners. Now I'm going to go for about a 50-50 mix on this one, so we will go for about a just about 1 ml of thinners, and we'll do about a ml of paint as well. So it's a bit difficult here because of camera angles. There we go. Now I know some people mix dye into the colour cup, and I'm sure they get great results, but I just find it so much easier to mix it up into batches like this. I just find it a lot more user friendly for me. So there we go. Give the pipette a really good shake, try and get most of the paint out there. Pop the cap back onto the paint before I end up knocking it over because I'm a bit of a clumsy clot. And there we go. Right, paint into the airbrush. And then it's going to be spray booth on, mask on, and we'll get cracking. Okay guys, right, so you can see here I personally really struggle with pre-shading, but I think that's about where I've got to on the first colour. So basically I've tried to wrap around the grey as much as I possibly can. What I now need to do is let this dry off. I'll come and mask it up, and I'll use some Siddeley putty, science putty for that. Mask up the grey areas, come in and with the dark sea green, and then I will then have to take it off and come back and touch it up. It's difficult. Until such time that both colours are down, I don't know if it's going to be really effective, and I really struggle to put grey on grey. I much prefer doing it on a black base because I can see where I'm spraying. I find it easier, but nevertheless that's that done. So we'll let this dry off and we will come back to it in a few hours time with the second colour, the green, and we'll take it from there. So I'll just pop the camera back round, and I think we'll leave it at that for the first part of the painting, and I will make this a two-part video. So guys, that's the fifth part of the Harrier GR3 build for Martin Lamont's group build. It's starting to come along. I'm going to break the painting down into two stages. Just think it's going to be easier that way, and they're going to be quicker videos. So that was the dark sea grey going on. What we need to do now is come back and mask it, and then get the second colour down. I might do the masking on camera just to show you how I use the Siddeley putty. It's quite, you have to work quite quick with it because it kind of self levels and flattens down and moves. So the main thing now what we need to do is let it dry, let the first colour dry, and then I can come back in with the second colour. I'm going to have to do some touching up on it for sure, but that's all part and parcel of the game. So thanks so much for following so far. Bear with me whilst I get the second video shot in the next couple of days, and get that edited up, and then we'll be sort of breaking the back of this one as well. Once the paint is done, we'll be able to crack on with sort of the weathering and stuff, and this is for the end of the month, so I'm hoping to have it done. We should be alright, we should be on time. I'm going to start working on the diorama a bit as well on the base. I'll do a bit of that off camera, and there we go guys. So as always, thank you very much for your support, thank you very much for the kind feedback and comments, and all I've got left to say is happy modelling and take care. Bye.